This is a Narco Submarine, a stealth marine vehicle designed to transport drugs from South America to the US. These vessels are built to remain undetected, carrying tons of illicit cargo across vast ocean distances. Each year, authorities seize hundreds of tons of cocaine before it ever reaches the streets. In this game of cat and mouse, cartels constantly innovate to deliver their product to high-profit markets. Sometimes these routes even extend across the Atlantic, reaching the shores of Europe to maximize their reach. Over the last decade, authorities have caught over 200 of these, but many more remain out there. While hundreds are reported, the estimated number of undetected vessels is much higher, showing the scale of the problem. Today, we will take a look at 4 different models, ranging from simple designs to transatlantic, high-tech vessels. We will explore how these submarines work, how they avoid detection, and the efforts to catch them. Each model represents a different stage in the evolution of these clandestine transport vehicles. How do these submarines work? How do they avoid detection? And what does the Coast Guard do to catch them? These are the questions we will answer as we examine the engineering behind these illicit craft. The vastness of the ocean provides a perfect cover for these small, low-profile vessels. Sometimes they hide in the wake of larger ships, making them nearly impossible to spot from the air. Inside these hidden shipyards, skilled builders work in secret to construct these specialized vessels. They must be built to withstand the harsh conditions of the open ocean while remaining completely hidden. Every design choice is made with the primary goal of avoiding detection by authorities. The variety of designs reflects the constant adaptation of the cartels to new surveillance technologies. This is the evolution of the Narco Submarine, a constant race between the smugglers and the law. The crews endure cramped, dangerous conditions for weeks at a time. To complete their missions, they rely on basic navigation and the sheer stealth of their vessel to reach their destination. Authorities are constantly improving their methods to find these hidden shipments before they reach the shore. Every seizure is a blow to the cartels, but they quickly find new ways to adapt. The game of cat and mouse continues, with both sides constantly pushing the boundaries of technology. These vessels are a testament to the ingenuity and determination of those involved in the drug trade. They are designed to be fast, efficient, and above all, difficult to detect from the air. At first, these submarines were made for short trips, but their range has increased significantly over time. The construction process has become more professional, with specialized shipyards hidden deep in the jungle. A hidden industry has begun to flourish, supporting the construction of these advanced vessels. Authorities have identified key figures behind these operations, but the trade continues to thrive. Some have even been dubbed the king of semi-submersibles due to their role in the trade. Deep in the Colombian jungle, these clandestine shipyards operate far beyond the reach of authorities. In places like this, the cartels build their submarines away from prying eyes and surveillance. The construction is a complex process, requiring specialized skills and materials. To build these vessels, they can travel thousands of miles across the ocean, carrying tons of illicit cargo to their destination. These narco submarines are designed to remain hidden, but there are rare moments when they are spotted. Experts study the craft of these builders, dedicating their careers to uncovering their secrets. He is a specialist in defense analysis, and he has spent years studying these vessels.
I have been looking at narco submarines for about 15 years, keeping a database of all the incidents.
Analyzing their designs and the trends that are evolving in that space is crucial to understanding the threat. Now let's dive into our first submarine model, a classic example of these clandestine vessels. This is a very typical narco submarine, which started to appear in the late 2000s. They are still being found today, showing that this design remains effective. For the cartels, it's roughly 14 meters in length, and not a true submarine but a low-profile vessel. The top remains visible above the waterline, and its color blends in with the sea. Currently, it is en route to Central America, a common destination for these types of shipments. Inside the cramped vessel, 5 men sit in total silence, waiting to reach their destination. Every so often, the low hum of the diesel engine pulses through the hull. The submarine is divided into 3 compartments: the engine, the crew area, and the cargo hold. The engine is located behind the crew compartment, allowing for easy access for repairs. Up front, the cargo hold is tightly packed with bags of cocaine, weighing over 7 tons. The crew, composed of a Caucasian male and a Latina female, uses the weight of the drugs to keep the vessel low in the water. A Marine patrol aircraft spots the Narco Submarine and immediately alerts the U.S. Coast Guard. 2 small boats and a helicopter race to intercept the vessel before it can escape. Once within range, Coast Guard officers jump onto the ship and give the door a friendly knock. They capture the 5 smugglers, along with the cocaine valued at well over $200 million. If law enforcement hadn't acted, the smugglers could have opened the scuttling valve to sink the sub. This crew had a relatively short journey, but others travel half across the world. This Narco Submarine is very similar to our first one, but it is more modern and larger. It also has 3 compartments, but with more space for fuel and cargo. You've got the engine in the back, the crew in the middle, and the cargo bay. Nearly half the sub size is reserved for fuel, ensuring the vessel can make the long journey. The men have no proper beds and use plastic bags as toilets. Small luxuries for long journeys. For food, they have the choice between energy bars, rice, or cans of sardines. The men endured 3 storms and almost hit a larger ship on the way, but finally crossed the Atlantic. Because of the conditions at sea, they can't deliver the drugs to another vessel. As a last resort, the captain contacts old friends from his hometown, hoping for help. So they travel near the coast of Galicia and sink the vessel, hoping to flee. The EU's Maritime Analysis Center has notified that a suspicious vessel is heading for their coast. Spanish police refloat and confiscate the sunken submarine, finding 3 tons of cocaine. At first glance, this just looks like a real submarine, with the typical cylindrical shape. Only a snorkel protrudes from its top, allowing the vessel to breathe and cool its diesel engine. The interior feels cramped, yet sophisticated. With a basic toilet and a sink for the crew, the snorkel sub can haul up to 8 tons of cocaine, carrying its illicit cargo thousands of miles. So far, not a single one of these has ever been caught at sea, proving their success.